Springfield city leaders took action to stop new apartment complexes from disrupting neighborhood settings. What's the status for building requests? And there's no doubt Springfield is growing, but before another apartment complex can be built near you, builders may have to cut through some extra red tape to get the job done. Springfield 33's Kristen Clouston has that story.
More people living in one area means more traffic, but can our infrastructure handle the growth? That was the concern that caused the creation of a task force to set standards for where apartments can be built. And while builders don't have a problem abiding by new guidelines, in some cases, waiting for approval could interfere with business.
To the extent possible, private business ought to be allowed to just proceed as normal unless there's a crisis, and there isn't, while this process takes place.
Matt Morrow is part of the task force working out the process, but he says it's tedious work to make sure the zoning criteria is made fair for everyone.
It's a good idea to move ahead with objective criterion, to try to move forward and say, we're going to use the same set of practices every time and treat everybody the same way.
So for now, if a developer requests a zoning change in order to build a new complex, it will be put on hold.
It's been good. I mean, I think there's been good discussions on both sides, from the neighborhoods, the people that are on the committee, and the development community individuals. But, you know, you get into discussions and they do maybe a couple hours, you know, you get into one topic that you think might take 5 minutes. But
the city wants to make sure the new developments are near major roadways and close to places people can walk to, like grocery stores, schools, and places they work.
You want to steer them towards those areas around the city, instead of having them, you know, sparsely put out in areas where they're would not be probably appropriate right next to, you know, single-family residential areas.
In Springfield, Kristen Clouston, Springfield 33 News.
The task force expected to have its proposal put together in May, but now it won't be done until the end of summer, which means it'll be another 4 months before builders can apply for rezoning. This does not affect builders whose land is already zoned multifamily.